Yo, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to part two of how to mix R&B male vocals. Um, so this is going to be with the waves. The last video, part one, was with the stock plugins. So let me update this right here. So let me go to the vocal bus and show you guys what I got. I'm only going to do this and these two, and I guess this too. And I'm only going to do this little line right here. So let me play it real quick. Turn on all my effects and wait. Make sure this is working. It should be working good.
There ain't nothing like a woman, a woman.
There we go. Let's run that again.
There ain't nothing like a woman, a woman.
Okay, so what I did to achieve this was, like I said, start at the bus and I'm gonna turn everything off. But what I did was I dragged over the fat channel, the one I used in the first part, and that was male 3. I dragged that over, which obviously wasn't imported because I put it already in there. And on male 3, I just turned off the compressor, the equalizer, and the limiter, and I left the gate on because there's a little static. So and then I turned down the threshold. So I left everything else the same. That was the first thing I did. And then I threw a REQ on there, which is right here. REQ. I threw the REQ 4. And I did the lead vocal and I adjusted it. So pretty much.
There ain't nothing like a woman, a woman.
And I'm gonna turn it down obviously now because of my I'm doing effect by effect, so yeah.
There ain't nothing like a woman.
Oh yeah, and by the way, I'm gonna turn these off too. I'm gonna keep my wave tune on, but I got an EQ on here and an RVox on there on the main, but go back to the bus. So there's that. Then I threw an R compressor on there. And I did the vocal hug preset and I touched up the ratio a little bit.
There ain't nothing like a woman, a woman.
Okay. Then I threw the SSL comp. And yeah, I got the makeup on. I got it on SSL Center Classic Compressor. Yeah, I thought the analog was going to do something like, so make sure the analog's off. So it don't do that static.
There ain't nothing like a woman, a woman.
So yeah, you're hearing more of that power now. CLA vocals is what I threw next. I really just made my own. I'm gonna store this preset. I started with just I guess BV Airhead, but I completely made it into my own. So I'm just gonna give that my own name. So yeah, that's me right there. So yeah, just go ahead and play with it. And then I threw the what is this? The C1 compressor gate. This is dope. I threw the Vocal Classic over there, so it's hitting. Yeah.
There ain't nothing like a woman, a woman.
These are big differences. And then the CLA 76, and that's off.
There ain't nothing.
That's on vocal, and I turned down the output a little bit, and analog is on off.
There ain't nothing like a woman, a woman.
So just be reminded that like every track that's on right now has these effects. So, and then I have a send reverb and the limiters on there too as well. So that's that. And then to like give it that sizzle and go to the thing, I threw a waves tune. I threw an REQ. Now with the waves tune, pretty much I just said it. If you guys seen the last video I did, part 1, but this one I just changed it up a little bit. Not so much speed, but I did do a lot of note transition, target pitch, major, B flat. So, and then I threw a REQ on here, and this was a REQ 2. So these only have 2 of them, just to help with those adjustments, to clean up. So yeah, this is on just the lead vocal. So this one ain't doing it for this and for this. I don't think I got one on there for that. I don't know.
There ain't nothing like a woman, a woman.
But you see, oh, that's clean. Like, I like that. It has punch. Now, obviously, you can turn it up a little bit, but
There ain't nothing like a woman, a woman.
if you're watching part 1, you could tell, like, man, these is just a different. Oh yeah, and then RVox. So not R compressor, which is what I threw on the bus, but RVox, which is right. And I mess with Reverb too. I usually do, but I was just like, F it. I'll just do the room reverb. But pretty much I would use an Reverb for the reverb and put that in the sends. But yeah, I'll save that for another time. Yeah, but I used lead vocal for that and adjusted that and adjusted a little bit of the gate, the compressor and the gate.
There ain't nothing like a woman, a woman.
Yeah, that bit clean, boy. That bit clean. And then man, I don't even know what I'm over here doing with these auto tune things. I put this on major C. I know I'm off key. What's that? That's B flat, and this is C. So let's try this on B flat, major B flat, and then let's drag it over. But I'm gonna explain to you what's going on here. Let me hear it first.
There ain't nothing like a woman, a woman.
Yeah, that's cool. Didn't really hear much of a difference, but maybe you guys did. And I'll tap into it later. But okay, so I got obviously that. I have a H delay. If you guys don't know what an H delay is, it's another wave effect that does echoes. So I tapped it like there ain't nothing like a tap, 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 tap. So therefore it was 1/2 is what it brought me to. And then the feedback, I don't have a lot of feedback because I don't want it to just keep on echoing too much. I left the rates the same and the depths the same. You mess with the rate too much, it'll mess with your vocal key. In the depth, sometimes it'll make it too much. So the high pass filter, low pass filter, I just left them joints off. And then the dry wetness, this is the main part right here. I turned that to 21. I left this at 0 for the output. Oh, analog needs to be 0. Let me see something real quick. I want to see something. Because I was hearing a little static. And analog's always supposed to be off. So if I turn fat channel. Okay, I still hear a little static. If you see this right here, you guys probably can't hear it. But I can hear it and I can see it. Now it's gone. You see this yellow thing? It's compressing. So I don't hear nothing. But yeah, so it wasn't just because of this being on 2. But you got to watch out for that. This is the same exact thing on this as it is on the other one. I got this pan right and left, -2. And then remember that chorus effect I was telling you guys about? I use Studio One's chorus effect even on Waves. So, I mean, obviously there's Waves has its own, but I use this thing called GW Voice Centric to fill it in. I use the natural vocal mix and I just touch from there. Like I just solo it and go from there. I do that on both left and right. And this thing gives it like a real beautiful ambient sound. So it's only on the backgrounds I do that.
There ain't nothing like a woman, a woman.
Now this I got it's the same thing as a delay. I dragged over this delay to there. And then the same thing as this right here. I don't even know why it's a C. Should be. I want to hear how that yeah sounds with the B flat. Yeah, so C or B flat. And then the telephone voice is from Manny EQ. Now, I didn't go over this part with the last video, but if you don't have, oh yeah, and I used a filtered, wait, female. That's wrong. Filtered male. That's what I was supposed to be, right there.
There ain't nothing like a woman, a woman.
Yeah. And then obviously I'm gonna go in there and see if I need to make adjustments. But since it's a preset for a filtered voice, probably won't do too much. Don't need to, but maybe a little bit. But yeah, there's that. And if you don't have it, then go to your Pro EQ and go to default, miscellaneous, telephone, high quality. X up out of there, and I can turn on my Manny.
There ain't nothing like a woman, a woman.
But yeah, how it sounds. So you got to do some tweaking, like right off the bat. You got to give it a little more lows, and I would just. That's if you don't have the Manny, but yeah, that kind of it. That's it right there. Just bring this back. Anyways, I ain't gonna spend time on that because that was for the last video. I just used Manny, and it was there. So that's that. Like it's all there. Like those are the effects. So I guess what these things are, I just used gain envelope. So like right click. If you're using Studio One 5. You can right click and go to gain envelope. So if something's too loud, you can make a point there and a point there and bring it down. So you see a little bit of that throughout the track, mainly with the ad-libs and stuff. But that's how you do it. It's really not that hard. Like I try to keep it as simple as possible. If you have all these effects, this is what they do. If you didn't know, there's so much more. Where like it really comes from. There's a lot more, but want to keep it simple with you guys. So man, yeah, appreciate you for watching. I'm gonna end this video on a good note. So thank you, man. Hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed already for more videos like this. By the way, I have been releasing my own music, just trying to get into the flow of things, trying to do things, man. I don't just do it to teach you guys. I do it because I do it myself. So support that, please. Comment, man. I want to know who you are and how this video helps you out. So if you have any questions, let me know. It's all love, like I always say. Hey, man, God bless y'all. Jesus love y'all, man. I'm out of here.